Yesterday, Thursday, there was a notice in the newspapers and on the social media, I guess, that the IBDC, the one we call NEPA, chose to cut off the light at the UCH in Ibadan. It makes me wonder what is actually working in Nigeria. And it is not only UCH, an hospital, the one that's supposed to be a first-class hospital. Electricity will be cut off there without considering what is going on there, without considering the type of services they are rendering. And we ask ourselves, what made them not to pay their bill when they're supposed to pay the bill? Where are all the money that is coming into UCH? I don't know much, but you have the answers or some answers to the question I'm asking. Please enlighten my ignorance so that we can all learn together and be on the same page. I believe there must be what we call internally generated revenue for UCH to make them pay their bills. For sure. And I know that the Ministry of Health should have in their budget money allocated to all the federal hospitals or all the hospitals they're supposed to give money to every year. Where are all this money going into? While the money disbursed to all these hospitals for them to carry out their services? Because the hospitals are not just there for nothing. You just wonder if they can't take care of this important facility, this important sector. What are the things that the politicians in Nigeria are taking care of? I just see it because I can't really put my finger on it. If the facilities are not taken care of, then those people working in the facility, are they also being taken care of? Because there are issues, there are news of doctors leaving Nigeria. Doctors leaving Nigeria every day, nurses leaving Nigeria every day. These are the people working in the hospital. And from history, you can recall how important the hospital, the UCH itself, was in the 60s, when all the people from West Africa or people from Africa in countries all over the world, even people from the Middle East, for instance, the royal family used to come from Saudi Arabia to come and get their treatment in UCH. And people from the West Coast, from West Africa and the rest of them, they do come to UCH. Used to be number one hospital then in Africa. That was when Nigeria was working. But right now, you ask ourselves, since then till now, what really happened? Why are they owing? Why can't UCH pay their own bill they're supposed to pay? Because actually, let's just see that the electricity itself, or the company producing electricity and distributing it to people, to organizations like this, it is not as if the electricity is actually available, because we had or we know of people, intending to take treatment from the hospital, or even during operations whereby they have to buy torchlights to observe. They buy torchlight. If you're coming to the hospital, you have to bring your lantern. You have to bring your lantern or be your torchlight, so that at least you'll be able to, provide a light for you, for yourself, to be able to, be in the hospital. Because just imagine, they need to run some equipment. They need to run really need electricity. That means, okay, the hospital also was running on what? On a generator. They need to buy diesel, provide energy at any time they think they need to use energy to run the hospital. So probably maybe that's where the money is going. Then you ask yourself, what is the impact of all these politicians, all these Nigerian politicians? What have they been doing? What production? And they will be there, being their suit and throwing their agbada left and right. And our people, they haven't noticed that these people are not just really working for them. Because these politicians are not using this hospital that we're talking about. They go abroad with their families and stuff. And that is why people like us are clamoring Nigerian is not working, and it's like it is not going to work at all for anybody. Why can't we split it down? Split it down and let us, when problem is so big, you cut them down into pieces and you start to tackle them. If we go separate ways, I think we'll be able to take care of ourselves better than the way it is now. Power being vested in one person and nothing has been done. If they say they are doing something, okay, what is the impact? Then it's not going to where it's supposed to be. It's not going far enough to reach those people that needed the services most. So we're advocating that it should be, taken down. Let's discuss, bring it apart, and let each person go onto their own tent and build their own places. That is the way it's supposed to be, instead of what we have right now. The University College Hospital in Ibadan, Oyo State, has been disconnected from power supply by Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company due to an outstanding debt of 500 million naira, according to the report. Jesse Otebayo, Dr. Jesse Otebayo, the Chief Medical Director of UCH, acknowledged the disconnection but did not disclose the reason behind it. However, IBEDC, the one we popularly call NEPA, because this name is actually not what we know. NEPA, the spokesperson, Bisola Metuwashi, refuted the disconnection claim, stating that although UCH hold the company about 500 million, a technical fault caused the power outage despite repeated appeal to settle the debt. UCH is owing, it is correct. They owe about 500 million. We have written to them more than 4 times. We have called for a meeting so that we can sit down and discuss and spread the debt, even if they cannot pay once. We just want them to know that. We just want to know how to get our money. We've kept it this far because we understand the critical nature of UCH and the life involved. There is no way we will just go and disconnect them. But currently, there's a fault around the area. There is a local fault around the area. That is what necessitated this outage. It is just a coincidence. That is one. That one is coming when we are trying to get them to sit down with us so that we can have a meeting on how they can settle their bill. The spokesperson too, as she stated. So actually, that is the news and my take on this news. So what do you think about it? Please put your comment also in the comment section. Let us also learn together. Teach me and let me know if you think it's all right like this. It's not the fault of the UCH. It's not the fault of the Ministry of Health. It's not the fault of because that's what Nigeria say. It's not the fault of the federal government. Not the fault of the state government. It's the fault of the people. So let us know. Why is it the fault of the people? Why is it the fault of the people? Who should we put the blame on? What do we lay the blame now? Put your comments and I will appreciate this.
Thank you for watching. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing so you won't miss out any of our latest video.